Jews, some Holocaust survivors amongst us, many of us descendants of Holocaust survivors, are standing opposite Keir Starmer's office today and saying this is unacceptable, not in our name.
I'm outside Downing Street, where prominent British Jewish figures are gathering to deliver a letter to the Prime Minister. In it, they describe the proscription of direct action group Palestine Action as illegitimate and unethical. The letter, which has been signed by over 200 British Jews, is expected to be handed directly to Keir Starmer and Yvette this afternoon. It comes just days after the UK High Court granted Palestine Action a judicial review over its terror designation.
Well, first of all, there's this completely erroneous notion that Israel represents all Jews, that the actions of the Israeli state somehow are supported by all Jews, which is obviously a falsehood and is in fact deeply anti-Semitic. And I think this is a demonstration by prominent Jewish Britons that is not the case, first of all, that we as Jews, because of the reality of our history of suffering of thousands and thousands of years, have a responsibility to call out genocide, to call out war crimes, to call out violations of international law. The High Court's decision to grant a judicial review to the proscription was extremely welcome. It is time that the judiciary started to intervene to safeguard basic civil liberties. This is about both the people of Gaza trying to survive day to day with extraordinary courage and resilience, but it's also about our rights as citizens, as residents of Britain, to protest our government's actions. And it's always important to remind government that the vast, vast majority of people in this country are opposed to its complicity and active participation in the genocide in Gaza.
I'm a child survivor of the Holocaust, World War II. I am here partly to protest against the hijacking of the memory of the Holocaust by the Zionists and the State of Israel. I did sign a letter. I support the action which is trying to work at de-proscribing that group. I think the recognition of the State of Palestine should be immediate, but that's not enough. I think they ought to take drastic action against the State of Israel in every way. That will be a good start.
I don't see a world in which this government changes its tack. I'd like to think that it would, but I think that they're empty, hollow, soulless individuals, all of them. But I think that the day of reckoning is coming. This government will be replaced, hopefully, by one of human beings.